number one holidays? When you think of the whole, okay. All right. All right, let's see. I want to hear what your favorite, think of the whole year of holidays. Which one's your favorite?
My birthday.
Christmas. 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 Valentine's. Christmas. Halloween. Christmas.
Okay, those are all good picks, guys. There's so many fun ones, isn't there? Now, I got another question I want you to pick, like number one, okay? I want you to think of the rules in your house. The rules in your house. I'm going to go to you last, Teddy. What is a rule that your house has? Like a rule that your parents probably remind you of sometimes. What's a rule you have? Raise your hand if you can think of one.
No playing with balls.
No playing with balls, okay. All right.
Don't watch a show until your responsibilities are done on a school day.
Very good. You know, Malcolm, you looked a little nervous as you were watching your parents there. Were they giving you signals, I thought, maybe? What other rules? What rules?
Have a certain amount of tablet time.
A certain amount of tablet time, yeah.
No slamming doors.
No screaming.
Yeah, those are good. So, you don't have that one? Okay. So, why do you think your parents have those rules for your house? Why do you think?
To be safe.
To be safe, yeah. And what is being safe? What does being safe help with?
Not being dangerous. Means not being dangerous.
Yeah, that's right. It means not being dangerous. Well, I want to tell you about something that's talked about in the Bible. Jesus talks about some very important things that are in the Bible. And he says, do you know what the number one thing is that we really want to keep number one in our life?
His birthday. God's birthday.
Well, okay, well, that's important, but it's not number one.
To be loved.
Okay, that's pretty good too. Pretty good.
Worship God.
Yeah, that's right. The number one is to love your God with everything you got. God is number one. That's the very first thing. Now, he also reminds us that the second most important, you guesses what the second most important is? Raise your hand if you got a guess.
Worship God.
Okay, that's kind of like number one still.
To be kind.
Yeah, God says to love your neighbor as yourself. Now, how do you feel about yourself? Do you want yourself to be treated good and with kindness? Yeah, and love? Well, Jesus says that we need to treat other people that same way, just like we want to be treated. So number one, God is number one. Put God first. Love God with everything you got. And number two, love each other like you love yourself. Now, we talked about why those rules are in your house. Why do you think Jesus says to do those things that we just talked about?
I forgot. I don't know.
You raised your hand for that?
When you do what Lydia said, don't slam doors, doesn't break people's eardrums.
That's right, that's right. When we do those things, when we do those rules, how does life go? When you do those rules at home, how do things go?
Good.
Things go so much better, don't they? Well, guess what? When we love God with everything we got, and second, when we love our neighbors as ourselves, life is good too, just like when we do those things at home. Let's say a quick prayer. Say, Dear God, Thank you for showing us the way. Amen.